I'm Sharon Betters, and you are listening to the Daily Treasure podcast produced by Mark Inc. Ministries. And I'm so grateful that you've joined us. And my friends, I'm praying for you. Our Mark Inc. team is praying for you, for each of you who are tuning in to the podcast, or maybe accessing some of the other free resources at markinc.org. And our prayer is that every day you will receive a treasure of encouragement from the Lord, perhaps through the devotionals or through someone coming alongside of you, just whispering words of encouragement or just being present, that those treasures will remind you of Isaiah 45, where God says, I will give you the treasures of darkness, riches stored in secret places, so that you will know I am the Lord your God, the one who calls you by name. He is the one who is omnipresent, who is omniscient, who is promising that not only is he ruler over all, he is present with us, and he knows what we need to help turn our hearts toward him. So I pray that your eyes will be extra specially open today, and that in this devotional, there will be a treasure that will encourage you to turn your eyes on Jesus. Today's devotional is called The Names of God, and today's treasure is from Psalm 9:10. Those who know your name trust in you, for you, O Lord, Yahweh, do not abandon those who search for you. Often the Lord Yahweh is combined with other words that give us an even more intimate glimpse into his heart. These are just a few of the names Jesus claims for himself, another indication that Jesus and God are one. Yahweh Roy, God is our shepherd. Psalm 23:1, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. And in John 10:10, we read about Jesus as our shepherd. Yahweh Mekadishkim, our sanctifier. Say to the Israelites, you must observe my Sabbaths. They will be a sign between me and you for generations to come, so you may know that I am the Lord, Jehovah, who makes you holy. Mekadishkim, Exodus 31:13. And in John 14:6, we read about Jesus as our sanctifier. Yahweh Jireh, God is our provider. So Abraham called the name of that place, the Lord, or Yahweh, will provide. As it is said to this day, on the mount of the Lord, Yahweh, it shall be provided. Genesis 22:14. And then in John 6:32, 33, 35, and 41, we read that Jesus is the bread of life, our provider. Yahweh Rophika, God is our healer. He said, if you listen carefully to the Lord your God and do what is right in his eyes, if you pay attention to his commands and keep all his decrees, I will not bring on you any of the diseases I brought on the Egyptians, for I am the Lord, Yahweh, who heals you, as we read in Exodus 15:26, and then in Psalm 147, verses 2-3. The Lord builds up Jerusalem. He gathers the outcast of Israel. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. And then, of course, we read in John 11:25-26 and 1 Peter 2:24 that Jesus is our healer. And then there's Yahweh Shalom, God is our peace. As we read in Psalm 9:10, those who know your name trust in you. For you, O Lord, or Yahweh, do not abandon those who search for you. And then in Judges 6:24, then Gideon built an altar there to the Lord and called it, the Lord, Yahweh, is peace. To this day, it still stands at Ophrah, which belongs to the Abiezrites. And then, of course, we read in John 15:1, Jesus is our peace. Yahweh Zidkenu, God is our righteousness. And this is the name by which he will be called, the Lord is our righteousness. Yahweh Zidkenu, Jeremiah 23:6. And lastly, Yahweh Shammah, God is present. And the name of the city from that time on will be, the Lord is there. Ezekiel 48:35. From Psalm 145:13b-16, the Lord is faithful to all his promises and loving to all he has made. The Lord upholds all those who fall and lifts up all who are bogged down. The eyes of all look to you, and you give them their food at the proper time. You open your hand and satisfy the desires of every living thing. And then in John 8:12, we read that Jesus is always present. Years ago, a friend and I walked and cried over a seemingly impossible crisis. Our confidence in our own power to reason and even argue those involved into seeing the truth, what we consider truth, failed. We talked in circles, repeating our disappointments and despair over any healing. Throughout the crisis, we prayed for wisdom and resolution. Surely our past relationships and the other parties gave our words credibility. Our view of any power we thought we had plummeted. The only place we knew to go was to the Lord, and what started as a few minutes to rest turned into prayer once more. This time, we opened our Bibles to numerous scriptures and with many tears started calling God by his numerous names. Each one met a specific need in our souls. Our circumstances remained the same, yet our souls found peace. When you pray in times of plenty, and especially in times of want, speaking God's names reminds us he is our shepherd, sanctifier, provider, healer, peace, and constant presence. Take some time today to note these scriptures in your journal and write out a prayer using the names of God. Don't rush. Such truth is medicine for our souls. And oh Father, we thank you for these many names that give us a glimpse into the bottomless love that you have for us. May we remember as we go about our day that we will remember that you are our peace, you are present, you are our righteousness, you are our healer, you are our provider, our sanctifier, and shepherd. And so is Jesus.
Well, as I've said over the past couple weeks, we made it to Friday. What a gift it is to come to today. And I hope that you are looking forward to a fun weekend. Or maybe you work on the weekends and you're not looking forward to it. Or maybe you love your job and you are looking forward to it. Wherever you are, it's my hope that you are remembering that God is sovereign and you can trust him. But I know that there are places in our lives where we really need others to come alongside of us. And my husband, Chuck, has had the vision for offering a counseling ministry for many, many, many years. And in 2020, we were able to see that vision come to fruition. And now we can offer to you Anchored Hope Biblical Online Counseling. This is such a beautiful platform for discovering who God is, going deeper into our own lives, recognizing those places where he wants to meet needs in us that no one else can meet. At this time, we have over 47 counselors who, some of them are bilingual. They bring so many gifts to the table, and they want to help you walk by faith wherever you are. So if you're struggling and your friends feel as though they cannot help you in the way that you need help, check out Anchored Hope. Just go to helpandhopenow.org, click the Anchored Hope link, and there you will be able to check out our counselors, make an appointment, and meet with your counselor in the comfort of your own home. I'm Sharon Betters. Thanks so much for joining us, and I look forward to being with you tomorrow, and I pray that as you walk by faith, you will remember that God is sovereign and he can be trusted.